Hello everybody, georgekochu here, and today I'm here to share with you some of the knowledge of how to understand and manage your teenagers. One fact about teenage is that the teenage time is one of the most exciting and one of the most challenging time of everyone's life. We all know this, and it's the same thing that our teenage children are undergoing. But what we do not know is the fact that how to manage and handle them. Most of the time when children grow from childhood to teenage into adulthood, they face a lot of difficulties, and as a result we find them a lot different than they were children, and we wonder what made them different and how we should cope up with them and how we should manage them. In order to make your teenagers your friend, you should make your teenagers know that you love them. As we are all operated by this one principle, that is love. If you make them understand that you love them, they will be in front of you. Love effectively solves the problem of having the feeling of being unloved. And now I am here to tell you how to express your love effectively through 5 love languages through which every human being is operated. I call them these 5 languages as love languages because it is through these 5 languages you can make your children know that you really love them, and they understand. And when they understand you love them, they respect you. They begin to respect you. They begin to care for you, and they begin to listen to you. The first love language through which you can express your love to your teenagers effectively is the words of affirmation. Now, what do you mean by the words of affirmation? Words of affirmation would simply imply or simply mean that the words of a positive words that you speak to your teenagers in front of their peers, in front of your family members, and in front of their own siblings. Now, whenever they do something good, take time to appreciate, take time and effort to appreciate and say nice words to them, so that they will be motivated more to express, to do more of those good activities. Most of the time, parents do not care to express their words of affirmation to their children when they do something more, so that they are not motivated to do further action. Now, how do you express these words of affirmation? The first way to express your words of affirmation is through genuine praise. Now, when you offer praise, when you give praise to your teenager, you should make sure that it comes from within your heart, or in the other words, it should be very genuine. It should be very genuine. You should not give a praise that is not genuine, because your teenager can quickly detect a false praise, and they will feel that my dad or my mom is not praising me well, or I am not worthy of that praise. But when they know that you have praised them for a good reason, for a genuine reason, they will feel a lot of happier, and they will feel, and they are motivated to do more of that good things that they are praised for. And if you're giving a false praise, it is going to backfire you. Instead of motivating them, you will be demotivating. The second way of expressing the words of affirmation is through the words of affection. When you exchange words of affection, what happens? They really feel that slowly their brain is programmed to believe that they are loved. And now what are the most common words of affection? I love you. I love you is one of the most common words of affection through which your teenager will feel loved and wanted in the family. I adore you. I am proud of you. I am lucky to have you as my child. These are some of the most appreciated words of affection that your teenager will receive happily. The third way through which you can express your words of affirmation is giving nice words in front of their peers, in front of their friends. When you are with your teenage child in front of others, especially in front of their peer members, make sure that you speak the positive words and choose to speak only good about them, because it means a lot for them to know that to depict or picture themselves in front of their peers as a good child, as a positive child. And when you speak good about your child in front of their peer members, their self-esteem is boosted, and they feel that they are loved, and they feel that they are they are really good. They feel really good about themselves. And the second way through which you can express your love to your teenage child is through physical touch. Now, there is an undeniable power in physical touch in expressing your love. That's the reason why doctors advise the parents of young infants that these infants should be cuddled and touched and patted and hugged very often as much as possible. When we do that, these children feel their love times with a lot of love, and they respond. They slowly believe that they are loved. And same happens with your teenagers. You should take time to touch and cuddle and fondle your teenagers so that they will feel that they are loved. But many of the parents believe that my child is not a kid anymore, so we should give the privacy, we should give the respect, we should give the distance for my teenage child, especially when the child is opposite sex. And this is true. Of course, you should give your child a privacy, you should give your child respect, due respect, but at the same time you should know that your teenage child is a person, and as a result, the child needs your physical presence as well as your physical touch. Now, when should you touch your teenage child? The resultants and the effect of this physical touch depends on where, when, and by whom the child is touched. The first one, when should you touch your teenage child to impart your love to them? Of course, it is not in front of their peer group. Most of the children, most of the teenagers would refuse to be hugged in front of their peers, and they will most probably, if you do so, most probably they will push you away and escape. So avoid expressing the love through touch in front of their friends, and this should be done in the privacy of your own house and most probably in their room. The second thing you should be careful about imparting your love through physical touch is to where you touch your child. I mean the location or the place or the environment where you touch. Okay, so it is, of course, it is not in public. It should be, as I told you earlier, it should be in the privacy of your house. When you do so, the child will feel loved, and the child will believe, or child will understand that you love them. And avoid touching your child as much as in the public. The third love language is the quality time, sharing quality time with your teenage child. Now, what do you mean by quality time? It is spending time with your teenager and listening to them and trying to know about their problems as well as how their day was all about. Now, when you share your time with your teenager, the child feels that the child is more important, and when you don't give your attention to your child and you focus on your business, the child feels that your business is more important than your child. And this is one of the most grievous problem faced by teenagers, of the parents, those who are employed in a big business or big job, and they are eager to run their business. They are busy with their job, and as a result, their teenager do not get enough of your quality time, and they feel that their parents' business is more important than themselves. When a child does not receive enough of quality time from their parents, the child feels insecure. About this, a famous psychiatrist Ross Campbell says so. When a child is without focused attention, a child feels less secure and tend to have increased anxiety in their life because the child feels that their business they are less important to their parents, and it is going to have an impaired growth of mind and mental health in their life. How to have a quality conversation with your children? It is not about having a just conversation with your children. It is how to have quality time and quality conversation with your children, with your teenagers. The first one is to maintain eye contact when they speak. Look at their face, look at their eyes, and listen carefully what they are speaking. And the second way to have quality conversation is to look for feelings. What are the feelings they express, especially if your teenage child is a girl. Look at their feelings and really let them know that you understand their feelings, and when they know that you understand their feelings, they will feel a lot, they feel relieved and they will feel better after the conversation. And the third way to have better conversation, quality conversation, is to ask reflective questions like, so you are saying such and such things, so just make sure that you are saying such and such thing, so this is what you are going through. So when you ask reflective questions, they understand that you are really looking for understanding them. And the fourth way through which you can express your love to your teenager is through the acts of service. Now, what do you mean by acts of service? These are the little things you do for your teenager, which especially the things which they can't do by themselves. I am not here referring here to do everything and anything for your teenager. No, that will be one of the mistakes you will be doing in your life and the life of your teenager. Let them do what they can do in their life, and when you know that they can't do a thing for themselves, do it for them so that they will feel loved. It is great to do things for them, and it's a greater thing to teach them how to do it. For example, when your teenager goes to school, it is nice to cook for them. Or when a teenager is come back after school, after school tired, it is good for it is an ideal service to cook a nice food for them. But it is a greater service of love to teach them how to cook, so that they can feed themselves in the future when they know how to cook it. So it's a greater act of service to teach your children or teach your teenage children doing things on their own. So we call it as modeling and guiding. Modeling is doing things for themselves, and guiding is teaching them do things. And the fifth way through which you can express your love towards your teenager is through giving gifts to your teenagers. Now I know what is going through your mind. Giving gifts looks very simple to you, but it impacts your teenage child very much. And when you give gift, it need not be very expensive gift, but you should know that your teenager is going to appreciate. That means you should give to your children with a gift that they are interested in. It need not be very expensive, but it should enthuse your children. So when you go next time, when you go for shopping, browse through the shopping mall or shops for the things your teenager has expressed love for. And when you get home, hand over this gift to your children. Give this gift to your teenage child, so that he will be enthused, he'll be excited to receive a gift from you, and they will know that you really love them when you give this gift to them. When a person knows that someone loves them, it almost impossible to say no to, or impossible to disobey them. And this is the very principle that goes on there. First, make your teenage children understand that you love them through the acts of service. It is not through the words that they understand you, it is through the actions they understand you. So express your love through actions and let them understand that you love them, and then let them take their turn to listen to you. And I sincerely wish that all your teenage children understand your love for them, and let them know that you love them, and in turn let them listen to you, let them respect you, and let them consider you as a successful parent. I wish that this video is really helpful for you. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button below if you have not subscribed to our channel yet. And if you believe that it will be useful for your friends as well, please feel free to pass it on your friends. And if you like this video, please remember to like as well. And if you click on the bell button below, you will be getting updates on my new videos whenever I upload one soon in the future. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time. Until then, bye.